So let me ask you, how many of us find it very easy to get discouraged, feel overwhelmed, feel like food controls your life because you're just addicted to the things that you shouldn't have, and anytime you're doing what you should be doing, you feel deprived? How many of us get discouraged because we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing to a T? You wrote it out, you game planned it, you did it all right. You didn't lose any weight this week. As a matter of fact, you might have gained some weight this week. Doesn't that piss you off? Doesn't that discourage the hell out of you? So you punch, you throw your arms up in the air and say, what the you know what, I'm just going to have to live and deal with the fact that I am overweight. That is the way the good Lord built me. I don't have the discipline that some of these other folks have. I don't know how they did it. Forget it. It ain't happening. Put it away. Forget it. And then you turn on your infomercials at night or your Facebook and you see these magical answers out there. For $49.95, 3 payments of it, we're going to change your life for good. As a matter of fact, if you call in the next 20 seconds, we're going to knock 1 payment off there. Woo! We have the miracle pill. We have the miracle shake. We have Body by V. We have Shakeology. You got to get this pouch of stuff that is magical. It has all the superfoods, nutrients that can replace all your meals. And guess what? All you have to do is pay $120 for it. Well, suck my... Let me start by saying this is not another one of those ploys to get you to go to some link like Fat Loss for Idiots, because that's what most calorie shifting videos do. Fat Loss for Idiots. Well, we will lose you 9 pounds every 11 days. All you got to do is pay us $55 or whatever. Shut up! I'm getting so tired of that crap. You know what? If you know me, if you watch me, you know I've lost 90 pounds without using any freaking gimmick other than the only trainer I've had is Mr. Xbox Connect behind me. And one thing that I have found, especially over the last few months, is a lot of us are a slave to this caloric deficit thing. And so you do the math. If I eat less than 3,500 calories throughout the week than I'm supposed to, then I should lose a pound. The problem is, our metabolisms don't work in the way that we think. It doesn't work in a linear way. And much to your horror, not only did you not lose, you gained. What happened? Your body didn't burn the calories you thought it did. So it is not as easy as A minus B equals C, and C is the magic number. You need your metabolism working at an optimum rate. And the way to do that is to fool the heck out of it. All right, so the first thing that you really ought to do, and make sure that you're doing religiously, is tracking everything. And I don't mean just what you eat, how much you exercise, and all that stuff. And there are tools out there that make it so freaking easy. I know some of you are trying to do a tracking journal, and the problem with the tracking journal is if you leave the house without it, you're like, oh well, what can I do? I'll write it in there when I get home, and then when you get home, you forgot what you ate, you snacked more than you should have. 98% of the people I know, if they leave their house without their phone, they freak out. They don't leave without their phone. And they've made, it's not even a phone anymore. I don't call this a phone. This is my lifestyle management device, and it manages everything. It manages my eating, my health, my expenses, everything. And the apps on here for health and fitness are phenomenal. So this thing is everywhere you go. There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to track as you're eating. Boom, 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 boom. And once you get into it, you're even starting to track before I'm about to eat this. I better get it in there. And then the other thing I have, and this is kind of what got me on the road to tracking, is the Fitbit. I think this thing is phenomenal. I did a video on it before because it really makes me conscious of how much fitness I actually did. And I don't just mean going to the gym. I mean how much activity I did throughout the day. If I was really sedentary, if I sat on my butt, or if I actually did stuff if I was doing some housework. So if you can get a tracking tool that automatically tracks your calories, and the great thing about Fitbit, there's a tracking tool I use for eating, which is called MyFitnessPal, and I actually like it a little bit better than Lose It, which is the old standard, what I've heard about for years, because it has a sedentary setting. Because Fitbit tracks every single calorie, I don't want to earn calories I didn't get because I was laying around all day. Even all the tracking that you do is not an exact science, but it really makes you aware of what you've done so far, and you are going to need it if you are going to calorie shift. So be sure that you're tracking everything, or else this is not going to work for you if you don't. The next thing I want to make sure that you are doing, and you have to do it, and I think you have to do it with any game plan that you have out there, and it needs to be a game plan out there, is exercise, or simply get off your ass. Everybody knows I love to say, get off your ass. Exercise. Very, very important. And I don't mean, because, you know, I was just watching Sean Simon's Race to 43. You don't have to be, you know, freaking out about how much you have to exercise. Now, I'm not saying anything wrong about Sean, because, I mean, if you have that in you, more power to you, but I don't feel you have to be like Sean, Mr. I need to do P90X and Insanity at the same time. In the evening, I'm going to trek the Himalayas, and the next time there's a rainbow, I am going to go and find a leprechaun and make him my little bitch, and I'm only going to do that by Sunday. I mean, Sean is phenomenal as far as being very focused on fitness, but you don't have to be at that. Sure, you can be inspired by it, but, you know, I've had much success not having to do that by simply getting up and going for a walk and doing some fun activities, and actually using some of the fun apps on my phone to make me do some other things. Exploring, hiking. I've found new love of all these things, and I keep talking about hiking, that you can do it in a social situation. Do it with your husband or your girlfriend or your wife, or do it with friends. And if you only have time to take a 15-minute walk, take a 15-minute walk. Make those 15 minutes work. The excuse, there's not enough time in the day, is bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. We need to stop focusing on each day being in of itself a separate entity. And if I'm not below my caloric goal that is the same each week, my 1,700 calories or whatever it might be, that I'm an absolute failure. Instead, we need to start thinking in terms of weekly calories. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't have your daily goals. As a matter of fact, it's very important. But your daily goal, if you're going to fool your metabolism, has got to be different every single day. So let us say that your maintained calories is 2,000 calories a day. I'm just pulling that number out of the air. And you want to lose a pound a week. And in order to lose a pound a week, it's well established we need to burn more, 3,500 more calories than we consume, which gives us a caloric goal of 10,500 calories. Calorie counters out there right away say, okay, we divide that by 7. I can eat 1,500 calories a day. I'm going to diligently do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be below that. I can make that part of my eating plan. And you do that. You eat 1,500 calories a day. In the first week, you actually lost 1.5 pounds, and you're excited. And then the next week, you lose another pound. And the third week, you lose a pound. And then the fourth week, you lose 0.2 pounds. And then the fifth week, you maintain. And you're getting discouraged. Now, to contrast that, I lost 1.4 pounds last week. And let me tell you my caloric numbers. Last Sunday, I had over 5,000 calories. Monday, and these are net calories. So calories to eaten minus the exercise. So I didn't starve myself. Monday, my net was 329 calories. I'm referring to MyFitnessPal right now. Tuesday, my net was 1,275 calories. Wednesday, my net was 4,228 calories. Thursday, my net was 887 calories. Friday, my net was 300 calories. And don't get me wrong, I didn't just eat 300 calories. I've had probably about 1,600, and I worked off 1,300. It was a very high energy kind of day. Lots of workouts and whatnot. Saturday, yesterday, I netted about 1,200 calories. And when I look at my weekly goal, because my maintained calories is 2,330 a day, I was 3,200 calories below my goal. So that was below the 3,500. I lost 1.4 pounds. So is that powerful or what? And you look at those two, I had 2 indulge days. And what's great about that is you may have social engagements. You may have your food addictions. You may have just massive cravings, which is powerful for me is that typically, unless I have some kind of social engagement and I want to move it around, my indulge days are Sundays, and Wednesdays. So if I am craving something or if I really want something, my thought process is it's never less than 3 days away before I can have it. I mean, that's powerful in and of itself. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. So think about me being able to look at this square in the eye and know I'm going to lose weight or know I'm going to maintain weight if I need to tweak my calories, know that I have control over this health and fitness, and look at it in the long term, that this is something that you can do for the rest of your life. How powerful is that? So on a Sunday morning, this is probably about the best. I wish I put it together a little bit more coherently. I recommend that you might want to bookmark this video if you want to draw. If you're really interested in this and you kind of want to look back at it. I think a lot of the information out there on YouTube about calorie shifting is very vague. If you want to pick my brain at all, you can always reach out to me. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to talk about it. I am not going to charge you money. I'm not out here to get your money because I have the miracle plan. No, I want to see you succeed. I want you to stay diligent. That's the biggest and the most important thing, is to find something that you can make your lifestyle. It gives you, in my opinion, a very empowering way to look at eating for the rest of your life, and staying healthy, losing weight, and having a game plan. I hope this works for you. If it is something you want to do and you have questions, let me know. If it isn't for you, great. There is no end-all be-all. We are all different. I keep saying that. We are all different. Just remember, don't buy into all the miracle junk. And I hope you all are doing well. And it was my pleasure to be able to share this with you. Have a great one.